Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Caroga. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Important news are needed new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Caroga.
Hello, world. It's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla. Welcome to Bed Life for Friday, my name day, March 19th, 2021. It is St. Joseph's Day, a day where all Josephs are highly respected. It's a day where all Josephs are highly respected in their respective families, even more respected than we'd be on any other day of the year. And people absolutely do not try to pull my ear for good luck. No, my ear. This is my luck. Grab your own. You should have named your son Joseph, and then you could have pulled his ear. No, stop. Oh my God. Damn it. Okay, I want you to know, 2 minutes ago, when I started to hit the opening things, Sisso Prey wasn't even up here. She was hard at work in her office in a different part of the house. Now, like with 20 seconds to go, she comes up and says, "Is it a good time to talk?" I was like, Ezri Dax was already on. So that's where I've been. I started thinking, oh, it was going to be a nice, quiet start. And within the last minute, Sisso Prey, now Nephew Prey was asleep this whole time. Hey, nephew. Hi, Charlie. You don't like being on my shoulder? Charlie. Oh, he's hyperventilating. Oh, Charlie. And the White House donated $1 and got the beautiful eyebrow Dax and says, "Dear sir,
Fuzzy head.
there is a video circulating of our dear leader falling a few times, getting on Air Force One. You are ordered not to believe it. This is Russian propaganda. Biden is physically and mentally fit to be VP. Hail Kroger. Biden is the president, not the VP. Even though he called Vice President Harris President Harris a few times this week. Hi, Charlie. Are you going to be my parrot? I'm going to play pirate, and you'll be the parrot. Arr. No.
Fuzzy head.
There's not a lot of fuzz. There's not a lot of fuzz up here these days. Here, Charlie, I'll give you the laser. You can try and grow some hair up there.
He's looking at the camera. He found the camera.
You found the camera. You found the camera, Charlie. Here's the camera, Charlie.
Cute.
We'll get you your own YouTube page soon enough. Yeah, he is. He's smiling. Oh, wow. Well, hello, world. Yeah, this is different than I thought. Paulo Albanese was first. Oh, you trying to pull my ear?
Yeah.
You can pull my ear, Charlie. It's okay. Don't bite it. And the Random Menace donated £2 through Super Chat. It says greetings to the Guantanamo Diana and all the Joes. And all Joes. And John Araki donated $1. I don't know if Guantanamo Diana, because you're torturing me, like in Guantanamo Bay. She says it's fair. Great. So Carlo Albanese says, Bed Life. It's a stream by Berto Frey 5. Absolutely. Dan23 says, I don't know what St. Joseph's Day is. It's a day where you show respect. No, it's actually a day of feasting among Catholics. Now, it's unfortunate when it falls during Lent because it's kind of the opposite of feasting.
Especially a Friday during.
Yes. Yeah, it's kind of... now, local parishes, I believe, have the authority to well, you can always order from Red Lobster. Local parishes have the authority to change the date when it falls on Lent. At least that's what Wikipedia told me. I wasn't made aware of any changes, though.
Happy baby.
47 Yorktown says, Happy St. Joseph's Day from Eastern Canada. Thank you, 47 Yorktown. And this is how Nick Fury loses his eye. This is going to be, if you have the eye patch on next week, you'll know why. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Qapla. Hail, Caroga. Qapla. Say Qapla. Qapla.
Best. You're getting the best
Hail,
light.
Caroga. I'm getting the best light?
Get secondary light.
He's getting secondary light. The light bulb is literally right there. These aren't on.
Yeah. Not getting good light. So you'll come back when you get back light.
Those lights put off a lot of heat. Okay. Oh boy. And bumbling, stumbling VP Biden just donated $1 and says, Dear Joey, please stop tripping me as I climb the stairs of Air Force One. As I climb the stairs of Air Force once in a lifetime, I am not Gerald Ford. I am not Gerald Ford. I was actually elected to office, unlike Ford. I don't appreciate this, and it is an act of raw. Assistant to Vice President Joe. He did. He fell up the steps 3 times. No, Biden today. Yeah. 3rd time was the charm. Sisso Bray fell up as an escalator and needed stitches and a tetanus shot at Times Square. Oh, how disgusting. You were probably patient 0.
In my blood.
I'm happy to say that's a Sopre minimal reaction, would you say, to the second shot? Back and neck tension, and fogginess, fatigue, time felt weird. Are you sure you didn't go through a wormhole? More tired than you should be as you hold the baby. Charlie, are you making your mother more tired than she should be? Oh, a very fiber-filled dinner. That's the problem. Wow. Man teeth. What are man teeth? Little man teeth? This is 8.5 months old. And he has 10 teeth. Wow. I don't know how many teeth are 8.5 months old supposed to have. 3 or 4. So he's way ahead on teeth. Right. They didn't start early. They came fast. Yeah, I know. They started late and they came in fast. On time, excuse me. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Qapla. Hail Caroga. Hail Caroga. Josh Reed says, let's hope the evil dictator of Caroga doesn't find the game, and he puts in a link to a game called like Evil Dictator 2. And it's basically a Sim City, except instead of building a city, you build your evil lair. It looks awesome. Now, it's not out yet. It comes out in a few weeks. I do like the looks of that game, Josh Street. And you know what? I'm going to go put it in my wish list because a little birdie told me that games in your wish list often you get coupons for. So we'll see if I get a coupon for that game in the next couple of weeks before it actually gets released. Because it does look pretty interesting. Thank you, Josh Street. John Street also says, where is Lato Prey 5? If he doesn't start soon, we will grab the pitchforks and torches, then march on Caroga El Presidente Palace. We're good. Thank you. Jedi Bill says, hello, Bird of Prey, Qapla, brother. Hail Caroga. Hail Caroga, Jedi Bill. Jedi Bill says, hello, Bird of Prey, Qapla, brother. I just read it. Clone Charlie O'Prey just donated $3 and says, I really push my mommy to her limits, even with the help of grandma, who I love more than my favorite pacifier. Mom is at her wit's end. I wish my daddy would help. Instead of helping mom, where is he? He's dressing up like the Princess Leia or Ghana or a furry. They're referring to Deej. Yes, Charlie, you're making funny noises on your mommy.
I'm not at my wit's end. I'm a little tired, but I'm a very happy person.
Sister Price says she's a very happy person, not at all at wit's end.
And one day, Charlie, if you watch these videos, Deej is going to be fun.
And she's right.
Something that people say is a joke, and I don't want you to like discover these and be like,
Deej is my. It's my daddy. No,
he might take care of you if you show up.
Yeah, apparently he does. He likes taking care of kids these days.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. Dee Myers, it's Qapla, Bird of Prey. How are you and the family doing? We're doing pretty good, Dee, as you can see. And good afternoon to everyone in the chat. And Dee also says to Jedi Bill, hail, brother warrior. Great to see you. Hope you are doing great and hope you're having an awesome Friday. And Dee Myers says, Jedi Bill, are you doing the soup tonight? 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Carlo Albanese says, quick, pull on Bird of Prey 5's ear for good luck. Oh, got to protect the ears. Carlo Albanese says, hail, Caroga. Hail. Carlo Albanese. The Random Menace is bed life totally in my name. Bed life totally in my name. Oh, because the Random Menace, aka Joseph Patrick, he thinks it's Saint Joseph's Day, but it's Saint Joseph's Day, so totally different name. Carlos says, praise the soup to Jedi Bill. The Random Menace is greetings from the future. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Carlos says, enjoy a good brew to Captain Trek. Moxley fan 21 says, Qapla bird, and you all, Qapla, Moxley. Carlo Albanese says, hail Caroga, hail Caroga. And then he puts in a bird of prey head, a sassy, and a nephew of prey emoji, and a future Sisso prey and Mamo prey emoji that don't yet exist. For D.D. Myers is 47 Yorktown. Hello, how are you doing? Mike Richards says Saint Joey. Well, close enough. Carlo Albanese says bird of prey, Sisso prey can talk to us. Oh, she did. She did. You're welcome to talk, apparently. What was that? Was that a dirty wipe? I mean, use. Did you use the wipe to clean something? Charlie? God. Listen here. Okay. By the way, I have the red on because red is what you wear on St. Joseph's Day. It's the traditional color that you wear on St. Joseph's Day.
Joseph's wear?
Everybody wears on St. Joseph's Day. Okay, yeah, just give it a minute. Jedi Bill says, hail to Caroga. And Clone O'Bray Charlie O'Pray 6 just donated $1 and got kissing dax. And says, Uncle Joey, why do you do so many bad things? You keep minors in the mines. You lock up grandma. You want me to dig for uranium. On top of that, why are you always late? And why did you get rock solid anything for his birthday? How rude.
Wait, how rude's a question?
Yeah, that's obviously they don't. A little grammar mistake, but I don't go after the low-hanging fruit of grammar mistakes. Only one of those things is really true. And technically, I did get rock solid stuff for his birthday. He just never sent me the self-addressed mail stamped envelope in which to receive his stuff. Carlos says, I read that. 47 New York Times says, DD, I'm happy I'm not a red shirt. John Araki puts in, I don't know what emoji that is, a cardboard box, a cat in a box. I'm not sure. Sorry, John Araki. Carlos says, hey to nephew O'Prey. Uncle Remus says, poke Uncle Joe in the eyeballs, baby O'Prey. I think that was from a while ago. Not Ryan Johnson says, vertebrae. Sisso Prey is evil. Every time she shows up, she abuses you. Just remember, karma will get her. What? Just wait until nephew O'Prey gets older and drives her crazy.
Believe in karma. Karma's not real.
She doesn't believe in karma. Captain Trek says, hello, Qapla, Captain Trek. I said it right. Carlo Albanese says, what a smile. Thank you, Carlo. I had such a smile. Oh, you mean nephew O'Prey. Carlo Albanese says, I hope I can still sign the declaration forms. Otherwise, he can't start this war. What? And Carlo is sorry. He's just worried. Uncle Remus puts in a link to the video of Joe Biden falling down. Hi. Okay. Yes, the video of Joe Biden falling down. It is available on YouTube, on Twitter, and anywhere else you look. Moxley fan has got some nice shades on. Welcome, Moxley, again. Carlo Albanese says if he gets the coupon to buy a game for dictators, I'm sure the FBI will investigate. I think it's fairly common. Carl Albanese says, my emojis have traveled back in time. Jedi Bill says, yes, there will be an Insomniac soup later at regular time. Very cool, Jedi Bill. And Carlos says, "Oh, I thought I had my red top on because it was the top of the clean pile." Captain Trax says, "Carl, let me know if you ever find a good brew." The morning brew is a good brew. There's nothing wrong. The morning brew is a great brew, in fact. It is Friday. It's TBIF. TBIF. No, TBIF. Not TJ. Not TJIF. Carlos's question: how many times did Trump and Obama fall downstairs? I wouldn't know. Not Ryan Johnson. Bird of Prey. Doesn't matter if Sisso Prey doesn't believe in karma. It believes in her, and she will pay her dues for being mean to you. Do you want to expand on that, Sisso Prey, or you just want to?
Mama Prey has the life she deserves.
I didn't say anything. I just want to know if you wanted to expand. Sisso Prey does not believe in karma. Because if karma did, then why would Sis Mama Prey have the life she has?
People love to talk about karma because they wind up in the path of someone who sucks. And it would be inconvenient to stand up to them. So instead of actually owning their position and saying, wow, I'm going to have to stand up to this person, it's going to be inconvenient. A Disney fairy may not even come down and reward me to standing up to them. Like, I might even take a loss for doing it, but I'm going to show some principles. They avoid it. And they say, oh, it's not worth it. Karma will get them. No. Words I can't say on Bird's forecast.
You can say pretty much any words.
You're a fucking pussy. Stand up for yourself and do what you have to do when people like that are throwing their weight around. And yeah, you may not always get a cookie for it. So what? Have some principles and stop hiding behind karma. Karma doesn't exist.
I think you struck a nerve with Sisso Prey. And thank you so much, Alexander, whose last name I can't pronounce. Alexander from Quebec with a $2 super chat. Says Asian Muslim wife born in the USSR is the best choice.
What?
Thank you, Alexander. Good to see you. Glad you're doing well. Or I hope you're doing well. Haven't seen you in a while. And Clone Charlie Pray 6 donated $1 and says, Uncle Joey, why are you so weird? You keep slaves, you do bad things to grandma, and you want to do something naughty with your viewers. And then put in a link. If that's the link to the package comment, I'm telling you that was made out of yeah, it is the package comment. Yes, that was an accidental remark to Mike Richards. Where are we? Greetings, Alexander. Mike Richards says greetings. Jedi Bill says, what's tomorrow's Cinema Saturday? Jedi Bill, number one, it's cinema with an S, but that's okay. I know I just said I don't do grammar, but just Cinema Saturday is trademarkable. Cinema with a C is not. But Cinema Saturday tomorrow is The Rock, the Sean Connery Alcatraz movie from the mid-90s. And I believe for the next week, I'm back and forth between two movies. Thomas suggested 13 Days, which looks really good. No, 13 Days is about the Cuban Missile Crisis. Or Star Wars Episode 3, because we got to finish that at some point too. So we'll figure that out tomorrow. But for tomorrow, it's The Rock. Not Ryan Johnson says, I struck a nerve that my work is done. Ha 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 ha. The Random Menace is some things I leave with karma. Otherwise, I would be a mass murderer. Sisso phrases. He didn't step up.
situation, but you didn't. So karma is what makes you feel better for not stepping up.
Oh boy.
You know, refer to karma when you're not in a situation where you didn't step up and you want to feel better about
I don't know. Sisso Price says the only time you bring out karma is when you should have stepped up. You wanted to do something, but you didn't. So you use karma to feel better about your inaction.
it.
Because we all watch Disney movies. And every time we do the right thing, we're supposed to get cookies and money. All good thing, no good deed goes unpunished. The whatever rule of acquisition. So Price says you're your own karma. You're supposed to do it. Carlos says my perfect day is Insomniac Soup on Jedi Build channel, then Morning Brew on Captain Track channel, then the God Dictator of Caroga on Berto Prey 5 channel, with a bit of Thomas Potts and Deej Odyssey. That is a very good day. Jedi Bill says hello to Dee. I am good brother warrior. Carlos says Berto Prey, thanks for playing The Rock for Carogan Soldier 68. Although he just found out he's not back to the front line until Thursday night. Well, I hope they can enjoy it. Uncle Remus says your best losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and F the prom queen. Jedi Bill says you are the grammar police now. No, it was. It wasn't grammar. Sisso Bray now says how rude is better as a question.
I think you're asking about the degree of rudeness.
Yeah, because you're asking about the degree of rudeness. Remus is karma, chameleon. The random menace says my inaction is keeping me out of prison. I understand, believe me. I understand. And remember, guys and girls, ladies, women, and invited transgendered species. The random menace is our own Joseph Patrick, aka Future Man. What?
You said invited transgendered species.
Yes, because I was quoting a line from Futurama. Like seahorses. Nature's no, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say it.
Set you up for that. I was asking you.
Carlo Albanese says, Bird of Prey, I wish there was a way to just say no. Every time Sister Prey tries to attack you with a paper roll, tell her to use the belief in the batleth instead. No.
It's going somewhere else.
Yeah, no, that's a...
You know what I found in your closet?
What'd you find in my closet? Oh, Papa's boomerang. The wooden boomerang? Yeah. Oi!
Charlie was crawling around in there, by the way. And that's when I saw it. He didn't grab it. Like, that's interesting.
Oi! Sisso Prey found my old boomerang. No, you can't mail that boomerang back to Australia. That was my grandfather's boomerang. Carlos is Bird of Prey. I wish there was. Yeah, I just read that. So, okay. Here's the deal. With the Snyder Cut, I'm done. I've got an hour and 20 minutes left. Superman just got resurrected from the dead, and that's not a spoiler because everybody knows Superman was coming back. And it's still like there are movies shorter than the amount of time I have left to still go in this 4.5 hour monstrosity. No, this is Papa's boomerang.
Thought it was. I was wondering about that. We discovered it while crawling around in the attic.
Yes.
Discovered it while Charlie was crawling around in your closet.
Yes. This is the best
Does it really come back, or do you have to have skill to throw it?
You have to have skill to make it come back. And also, I'm not sure this was ever a working boomerang. This might have been something he bought off the back of a boat.
Or made, or someone made for him. Oh,
Oh, Clono Prey. Oh, Charlie Sticks got the happy baby. And it says, Uncle Jojo, why are you going to get the letters? When are you going to get to the letters you claim you're going to answer but take 4 hours to get to? The Dear Bops. We'll get to the
just the
Dear Bops every Monday and Friday. It's birdopray5.com and just find the link that says Dear Bop.
I'm not going to remember that.
Bird O' Prey. Oh, speaking of Bird O' Prey 5, Sis O'Prey is balancing the boomerang on her head.
You feel at peace.
You feel at peace now? You look like you're at peace.
Something about it.
Why don't you see if you can walk behind me without dropping it?
Yeah, that's Charlie. Oh, wait. Here's my own Charlie said.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
A little further. Okay, you gotta go a little further. A little further. A little bit more. Now Garfield's in front of you. A little bit more. One more foot. There's Sis O'Prey. At peace. At total peace. Very zen thing to do. You're getting the strength from the ancient Australian Aborigines.
You want to try it?
I'll try it, sure. Maybe this is what I need to achieve inner peace.
You know, I think it just fits our head shape.
Maybe this is why our grandfather constructed it.
Pretty perfectly. What happened?
Oi. Oi, I can feel my Aussie powers growing. Oi. I'm going to become a full-blooded Australian. Crikey. I feel like I can wrestle a croc right now. Oh, dingoes to the left, dingoes to the right. Oh, drop bears. I'm going to be the new Marvel superhero, Ozzy O'Prey. I'm going to have my own show on Disney Plus. Yes, it's going to be way better than Falcon and Winter Soldier. I mean, which was okay, but it was just a bit boring. Like, I'm just sitting there watching, like, okay. So, why am I watching this? I don't know.
It does make you feel peaceful.
It does, and it kind of prevents me from shaking my head too much. It keeps better posture, too. I think we could sell these for $19.95 to idiots on the TV. Get your own bona fide, petrified, Bird of Prey 5 wooden boomerang. Oh, it's a boomer hat. It's a boomer hat. I'm a boomer now. I have boomer wisdom. Bird of Prey 5 donated $1. It says, I'm a quitter. I'm not as capable as Anti-Tracker. Even that old man can watch a 4-hour movie nonstop, but I can't. I'm not fit to be Carogan dictator. Luckily, Carogans are morons. Hail me. Wow. Morons, huh? I don't know. I'd rather be Carogan than Anti-Tracker. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so the Snyder Cut does nothing for me. I'm glad if you enjoyed it. I don't. I don't hate the movie. It's just not for me. I find it slow and boring. There wasn't anything offensive about it. It was just too slow. As for what Zack Snyder said on the YouTube channel that he mentioned, and I'm not using the name specifically because YouTube demonetized the last video where I used the name. I guess that's really between him and them. If they want to give him a pass, then who am I to not? It's between them. I'm not gonna attack the man if they don't have any desire. If they're okay with it, I'm okay with it. So we'll move on. Oh, Alexander says the Snyder Cut is a masterpiece. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Alexander. I was wondering if there was any equivalent to Aunt May in it for you. I would guess it would be Lois. Lois was quite attractive. Actor says this is weird. Now it's embarrassing. Captain Track says, "Oh my God, help!" Jedi Bill says, "Hey, Bird of Prey, are you hide your diggity do in the closet?" Hail Caroga. And Actor says Zack Snyder is not affiliated with Bird of Prey 5. He didn't say that. He might be. Actor says, ask Gwyneth Paltrow. She will sell it. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey thinks everything is boring. Good thing his nerd geek cards have been revoked. Not Ryan Johnson, Bird of Prey. Zack Snyder is not affiliated with Caroga. Carlos says, hours of build-up for such a quick ending. And Jedi Bill says, Bird of Prey is now a boomer. Hashtag Bird is a boomer. Hi guys, if you were at Captain Track's morning brew, then you probably know this already. But for those of you who were not at Captain Track's morning brew, Sassy likes the boomerang too now. For those of you who are not at the morning brew, there's a hip new star on IMDb. It's me. Apparently I was added to the Internet Movie Database. Yes, I am.
Shut up.
I'm here for my YouTube appearances on Friday Night Tights and Loki's Mornings of Mischief.
I don't know what that is.
Those are very popular YouTube shows. So if you go to IMDb and you put in my name, it comes up. Also, if you put in Birdo Prey 5, it comes up because it's alternate name, Birdo Prey 5. So yes, and I put my website. Yep, Ciso Prey. No, I didn't add myself. I just found it this morning because somebody else. I don't know how I got added. It wasn't me. But you can tell your friends now, Ciso Prey, that your brother's a movie star and he can be looked up on IMDb. Zack Snyder donated $1 and says, I just wanted to say that we have no affiliation with Bird of Prey 5 channel and we're glad we don't have his logo on our website. Also, we abhor all violence, especially against any minorities for any reason. Thanks, Zach. I thought it was our secret. Huh? So, yeah, it's just so Frey doesn't understand. That's okay.
I didn't eat your munchie mix last week.
You needed the munchie mix? Yeah. I'd take a little munchie mix, sure. Who is attractive? Lois? Lois. Like the Superman's widow. Or maybe they never got married. I don't know. but you know, that lady. Actor says IMDb now includes YouTubers, apparently. Carlo says that's some guy your name. No, Carlo, it's actually me. You can scroll down and it says alternate name Berto Prey 5. I was as surprised as anyone, but it has my appearance on Friday Night Tights and several appearances on Loki's Mornings of Mischief listed. And yes, I did let Anti-Tracker know he is also listed. Thank you. Just in case he didn't know.
Not that bad.
Mama Price says she was impressed until she found out Anti-Tracker was on it. That was the worst thing I could have done. Eat a single Cheeto. Jedi Bill says, I'm just kidding, Bird of Prey. Hail, Caroga. Not Ryan Judge, Bird of Prey. Geez, IMDb will take anybody nowadays. Well, here's the thing. IMDb will take you, but if you want to put in a photo, you've got to pay. Now, they do have a 30-day free trial. So I'm wondering if I couldn't put in a photo, then cancel the free trial and just never go back. But we'll see. Agri doesn't like IMDb since they closed their forums. Hawk77, Qapla Hawk, says, when is tongue depressor puppet story time going to start? I'm waiting at my edge of my seat in anticipation. Oh, Hawk, I didn't plan to do a puppet time story today, but we'll see. Agri says, well, if they record porn movies, YouTube isn't that far. Not Ryan Johnson, Bird of Prey forgot to post his OnlyFans channel on his IMDb page. I do not have an OnlyFans channel yet. Carlos says, give Mama Prey a like. Absolutely. Adder says, that means Bird can be in the top 100 hottest stars. I guess so. Carlos says, hail, Caroga. Absolutely. Wesley Crushes, Bird of Prey, are you famous now? Apparently. And the Random Menace is a single cheetah. Should be enough. A single cheetah. It's Camille. Do you have it?
Ooh.
Okay, Sisso Praise got it. A single cheetah should be enough. So let's go ahead and get to the Dear Bop section, because I know people. And then after Dear Bop, if there's time, we'll go ahead and do Puppet or something. Dear Bot. Yes. Had to pick up?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. I will put a commercial on.
If doing things different is your style, Genesee Cream Ale is your brew. Ever since we got a wood stove, I've got the lowest heating bill around.
Yeah, and the biggest thirst.
Next time that you're thirsty, make Jenny Cream your brew. The taste is something different. It's smoother drinking too.
I like it, 'cause there's nothing like it.
It's different.
Genesee Cream Ale.
Tap Cola, what a beautiful drink. Tap Cola, for beautiful people. Tap Cola, you're beautiful to me. Real cola tastes just 1 calorie. Tap Cola, what a beautiful drink. Tap Cola, for beautiful people. Tap Cola, it's beautiful to be so
McDonald in Dreamy Breakfast.
This morning it seems Ronald's having a dream.
Time for breakfast, Bertie.
Oh, boy, hotcakes.
Hoppin' McHotcakes. After 'em, Bertie.
You betcha.
Whoop, whoop. Whoops. Gotcha.
Not you. Ronald,
Time for breakfast with a friend.
Wow. Yummy hotcake syrup and butter.
Plus juice and milk.
Breakfast.
A dream come true.
McDonald's and you.
I've been playing daughter roles for so long that people forget I'm grown up with kids of my own. I'm certainly grown up enough to know that soap can dry out your face, so I wash with Noxzema skin cream every day. Noxzema makes my face feel really clean. It doesn't dry, puts moisture in, makes my skin feel soft, younger looking. I've been washing with Noxzema for a long time now, and, well, so far so good.
Good skin starts with Noxzema every day. Greaseless, medicated Noxzema skin cream.
One Day at a Time has moved. The craziest cast of characters in some of their zaniest adventures ever now come to you in the morning at a brand new time. Anything goes, and it usually does. So be sure to watch us, because it all happens one day at a time. Now at 10 Eastern, 9 Central and Pacific.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. It's the real. I'd like to teach the world what the world wants in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. A hope, a dream, a Saturday night, a great new taste. It's a Coke, it's reaching new heights. Coke is just how you feel when you know it's for real. It's a kick, it's a hit, it's a Coke, Coke is it. I'd like to teach the world just how you feel in perfect harmony. For real, it's a kick, it's a hit, it's a Coke, Coke is it.
Hello, world. I'm back. Apologies for that. I had to help our good friend Camille with a computer issue. And then I ate some Cheetos and some Munchie Mix because I took my pill. So yes. So let's get back to the Dear Bops. There we go. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Wesley is going off to work. Take care, Wes. Hope you have a good day at work. Jedi Bill says I make way too many typos and misspell words too much. Hail Caroga. And Matt Damon donated $1 and got Kissing Dax. Thank you so much, Matt Damon. And said, if you're on IMDb, does that mean you're a member of the Film Actors Guild? Signed Matt Damon. No, I'm not a member of the Film Actors Guild, which I'm pretty sure was created by the South Park creators, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, to get around the rule that you had to be in a union, and they did not want to be in the Screen Actors Guild, which is, called SAG, S-A-G. So they created the Film Actors Guild. But no, I'm not a member of either SAG or the other one. But I do know about them. Moxie Fences Bird of Prey, I'd like to buy the world a Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew it is. Oh, Sis so surprised that you'd return your Mountain Dew. No thank you, she says. Oh, you're making Nephew of Prey angry at this Mountain Dew. Dear Bop, this song, in quotes, was performed on the Grammy Awards. Apparently, it's got a lot of bad words, including the baddest word of all. So I'm not even going to let this stay on my screen for long, let alone attempt to sing it. Well, you know what? If you say so, but you know what? I haven't watched the Grammys. I'm never going to watch the Grammys. I've never watched the Grammys before, and I never intend to watch the Grammys ever. So I wouldn't have minded because I just don't care. Dear Bop, do not read out loud. Okay. The whole point of Dear Bop is that they need to be read out loud during a Dear Bop. So I will skip this one. Okay, I'll read it to me, but in the future, if something like this, you're better off emailing me, bertopray5@aol.com.
His third and fifth cousin potentially named Thor. Thor. Or Nanny.
And I read it, and I will tell that to Mama Pray after the stream. Best of luck. Dear Bop, Anonymous here. I'm in need of a TurboGrafx 16 controller and wondering if you knew anyone on YouTube reviewing TurboGrafx 16 controllers. Thanks, Anonymous. You know, Anonymous, just today or yesterday, I got an email for this YouTuber I'm a member subscribed to. And this member YouTuber is Rock Solid Productions. And he was making a video on TurboGrafx 16 controllers. And I'm like, who the hell needs TurboGrafx 16 controllers? Even when TurboGrafx was out new, nobody had a TurboGrafx. Okay, it was like I think more people had Neo Geos, and no one had Neo Geos. Now I had a Turbo Duo, but I didn't have an actual TurboGrafx 16. So apparently, though, they're still making them for some reason. So yes, Rock Solid Productions, ROXOLID Productions is your place to be. Dear Bop, fun times online here. I was reading today that there could be a fourth stimulus with a $2,000 recurring monthly payments. What are your thoughts on this? Thanks, fun times online. I highly, highly doubt it. Okay, I find that very dubious. In fact, it's not going to happen. And if it was a recurring payment, it would still basically be, anybody making a salary wouldn't be eligible. So.
His third, fourth cousins are Canadian.
Charlie has third and fourth cousins that are Canadian, eh? According to his DNA match. It's apparently Ciso Prey's got quite a few cousins north of the border. And Ireland. Oh, very interesting. Dear Bop, how messed up is it that I filed my taxes early, taxes on income I earned from working, and I still haven't gotten my tax return, aka an interest-free loan to the government. However, I did get my family's stimulus the other day, stimulus given to everyone, regardless of employment status or amount paid to the government. Actually, it's not given to everyone, because if you made too much, you don't get it. You don't get it. Keep the public dumb, stoned, and placated enough so what those at the top are doing goes unnoticed until it's too late. Just remember, all animals are created equal. Some animals are simply more equal than others. Yep. I'm sorry your tax return has not yet come. Obviously, there is some type of issue. Darth Maul says, Bird of Prey, you may have spoken about this, but what is your take on Zack Snyder's debacle? I did speak about it, in fact, just a few minutes ago on the stream. The Snyder Cut itself of Justice League, I found way too long and boring. It didn't hold my interest. But I did not find it as offensive a movie. It was just a boring movie. And for those who enjoy it, I'm very happy that they enjoyed it. I don't think any less of people who enjoyed it. As for Zack Snyder himself, it was a pretty shitty move on his part to say what he said, when he said it, how he said it. Now, I suppose there's an argument to be made that he was making two separate and independent points, that he just made them back to back. And, you know, it's human arrogance that makes us assume that he was talking about one because he said it so close to the other. But in either case, he could have done it in a better way. But it wasn't my stream. It wasn't my cause. It's not my fight. From what I've heard, the people at that channel are okay with the way things went. They're not out against him. They're not holding any vendetta or anything. So, you know, if they're okay with the way things went, then I'm going to just say, fine, it's not my fight. If they wanted to rally the troops, I would have rallied with them. But if they don't, that's fine. Just as well, this, you know, you got to pick your fights. And this is probably not one that needs to be picked. Not right now. Actors is the baddest word of all. Yes, Hector, at least in the United States. Moxley fan says Pepsi is better than Tab. It is, but that's not saying a lot. Darth Maul says the Grammys were so bad it made hetero men hate lesbian sex. Wow. And Hector says, so Charlie O'Prey can be related to Alexander. He could. He could be, except they said Canada, not Quebec. Dear Bob, are you a vehicle aficionado? Okay, you like POS Jeeps, but whatever. Do you happen to have a tire you prefer when retiring your Jeep? I was torn between getting a nice set of Hoosier tires or Yokohama tires, but I heard they were merging. The new company is going to be called Who's Your Mama? Not sure if I should trust them. Arabic Sonder with a $2 super chat. It says, watching Snyder one part at a time. So far, I like it. Very cool, Arabic. Probably the best way to watch it. For those who don't know, it's broken into parts. I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5 or 6 parts, but they're not equal length. But they're definitely, it's broken into like multiple chapters. So there are natural places to take breaks if you're so inclined. That's probably the best way of doing it. Probably should like watch one part a day for 4 or 5 days. But I tried to watch it all in one sitting and I couldn't take it. As for being a vehicle aficionado, only insofar as my favorite cars were made 10, 12, 15 years ago, and I don't like nor trust modern cars because of their over-reliance on computers and electronics. I genuinely prefer year-round tires or all-terrain tires, that they call them. I don't have a specific brand. I mean, I used to like Goodyear, then I got pissed at Goodyear. So I really don't have a specific brand, but to be completely honest, since I don't have a car these days, it's really not something I waste time on worrying about. But a good 2000 to 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo is quality Jeep. Probably the pinnacle of Jeep design. Dear Bob, I'm in the market for a new tablet, and I'm looking for some advice. I know tablets have come a long way, but as a content producer, I still don't think I can eliminate my laptop and just go with a tablet. No, you really can't. As such, I'm looking at one of 3 different tablets. either a Galaxy S7, S7 Plus, or the Surface Go 2. The nicest thing about the Surface is that I can run my regular photo and video editing software on it. Slowly, but it will run. I've heard good things about the Tab S devices, but video editing on Android sucks. Any suggestions? Honestly, I'd probably go with the Surface. I've got a Galaxy tablet, and yeah, it's interesting. But if you've already got like a Galaxy S phone or something, the tablet is really just a phone with a big screen. It really, there's no real point in having it. I use it if I'm going outside or if I'm going to a doctor or something or the hospital. I can't take my laptop. I'll take the tablet. But honestly, then I ended up buying a Chromebook because the Chromebook was better than the tablet. I think Android tablets fill a market that just doesn't exist. I would certainly prefer a Microsoft Surface to an Android tablet. So I would suggest going with that instead.
Charlie has a tablet.
Charlie does have an Android tablet. Two, well, one was returned because it got cracked. It's back. It's already back. That's the new one.
So he has two.
No, the other one we sent back.
No, he's got one in the car.
Oh, he has one in the car too? No, I didn't know you got one for the car.
The choking.
Oh.
Had the whole entertainment center.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was an Android tablet in the car. Oh.
I mean, well, it's the same.
Gotcha.
Amazon.
It's the Amazon Kindle, yes. Yeah, well, Kindle, it does. It runs well, it's called a Kindle. Charlie's watching. Yeah, maybe for kids or entertainment, but for actual work purposes, I really don't see any reason to having an Android tablet. It's just not worth it.
Bye.
Dear Bob, Odo here. I have shapeshifted into the red Star Trek you are wearing. Note to self, not a good idea. The red Star Trek shirt. So I'm wearing Odo right now. Well, if when Odo's a shirt, he scans as a shirt. So be it. Actor says, Bird of Prey, you didn't even answer the question about the tires. I did. I said I don't have any experience with tires. My favorite used to be Goodyear, but in my current condition, I am not up to date on tires. Bobby Archaic Qapla, Bobby. I don't want a tire swing. If there's a different question about tires I missed, then please let me know. But the truth is I just don't have much tire experience these days because it's not something I'm particularly worried about. Hubcaps. I just remember the day we were driving you to Buffalo, and I'm driving Sis O'Prey to Buffalo in her Pontiac Bonneville, which Dad O'Prey had just had the brakes redone from a guy he knew. And we're driving up the thruway, the New York State thruway, where we're like 30 miles between exits. And I'm driving and the front passenger's wheels is shaking like crazy. And I'm in the left lane doing like 70, I don't know. So then I get over to the right lane and think I'm going to pull over to the side. As I pull over to the right lane, it stops shaking. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess it went away. Maybe there was something stuck under a tire. So then I go back to the left lane and it starts up again. So then I go back to the right lane and it stops. And my...
Trip.
Yeah.
Just keep going. We're only 2 hours.
Right. All right, we're 6 hours into the trip. Sizzle Pray's like, just keep going. We're only 2 hours away, so we got to be like coming up on Rochester or something. Right. But the engineer in me is like, huh. Oh, we stopped once. I looked at all the tires. Everything was fine. But we got back on the road, and again, it's happening. And Sizzle Pray's like, let's just keep going. I'm thinking, what could be doing this? And then the engineer brain in me is like, oh my God, it could be the lug nuts.
Well, literally, what you said out loud is, it sounds like metal shearing.
Yeah, I said it sounds like metal shearing. And Sizzle Pray's like, who would know that? Well, your brother would. So I again, for the second time, pulled off the road. And this time, the Bonneville had a cap over the lug nuts. And I just aimed my foot and gave it a kick right in the right spot. The hubcap falls off. 4 of the 5 lug nuts are sheared off completely. The wheel was being held on by one lug nut. One lug nut was holding on our front wheel.
My defense, maybe we could have made it another 2 hours.
That wheel didn't have another 2 minutes. Okay, that wheel did not have another 2 minutes. We had to call a tow truck, get towed to the next exit. They brought us off into a repair station. Luckily, they had the right size stuff. They drilled out the things. They put on a new tire. I called Dad O'Prey. Basically, they checked all the other tires. What happened was the guy didn't lock. The guy forgot to tighten the lug nuts in that tire before he put it on. And almost, we were this close to losing a tire on the thruway at full thruway speed. Would have been a bad day, a significantly worse day than it was. Yeah.
That's why you were driving me back.
Right. Yeah. Sizzle Pray had mono, but didn't know she had mono. No, if we knew she had mono, she wouldn't have gone back.
Sat around for a few days, like, I'm kind of tired. I don't feel like it. And so Joey was like, I'll drive you back. I'll go with you. And so he was driving me back just because I didn't feel like it. Basically.
That was a close one.
Then my throat started to hurt when I got to school. And then you flew me back on JetBlue for first time.
The Fed Doc, Qapla the Fed Doc, says, morning bird, I agree on the tablets. A good 11-inch laptop is a lot more versatile, I find, unless you draw. And Arabic says, Bird of Prey, I'm getting my first vaccine dose tomorrow. As an educator, I'm already back teaching in person. I'm relieved. Great, good for you, Arabic. Hey, Fed Doc, look what we found. It was, I took this from my grandfather's attic and then put it into my closet. And then Sizzle Prey found it very recently. I'm told it's a real Australian boomerang. I'm wondering if you can authenticate it. It's made of wood. The grains go in a north-south, up-down direction. I can't tell if it's been used to hit a dingo or a croc or a snake or something, but maybe we can do some DNA testing. No. Yeah. I don't know if I have a yo-yo. Fed Dog says, are you any good with it? I don't know. I should throw it and find out. Which window is cheapest to replace if it doesn't come back at me? Which is cheaper to replace? The front window, the side window, the various chandeliers, the humidifier. Dear Bob, since so many people are watching the Snyder Cut of Justice League, which the fans petitioned him to do, can we get a Snyder Cut of the masterpiece known as Groundhog Day? I don't know. Actually, I got an email from HBO Max today saying that there's a new super long edition of Batman vs. Superman coming out. I guess they decided that since a bunch of people are willing to watch 4.5-hour movies, that they could re-release all the DC movies with an extra hour of footage, and people will be happy. So yeah, apparently it's hitting HBO Max sometime soon. They were advertising it. Greetings, John DeMarco. Mike Richards says engineers shouldn't have loose nuts. No, we shouldn't. Carlo Albanesi's laughing. And the Fed doc says, least now you can go hunt some kangaroos. And yeah, looks real enough. Lacks a bit in terms of artwork on it. I have to put my own artwork. I can do that. I can do that. How are we? Okay. We've made it through the Dear Bops for today. So we will come back to the main screen. Was there anything else I wanted to show? St. Joseph's Day. Oh, okay. I'll show this, but I'm honestly not too sure. Oh, there's me on IMDb again. So for the Star Trek Voyager documentary on Indiegogo, which I've been showing you, it's up to now over $800,000 with 2 weeks left, which is way far and beyond their hoped goal. But they're offering a very interesting perk for wait, did I count this right? Yes. For the low price of $500 US, you get a a single still image, a large picture, they call it, that can be you and your friends. You can be dressed however, including in Star Trek cosplay or whatever. For $500, your still picture will appear for at least 15 seconds in the credits of the documentary. I was thinking, hey, for $500 to be part of the Voyager documentary. Now, granted, Voyager is not my favorite Trek. Had things been different and this been an option for the DS9 documentary, I would have bought it already. But being this is the Voyager documentary, and then my other problem is that even though they claim this is going to be expected shipping in 2022, I honestly think they're probably going to be 3-4 years at least, considering it took them like 7 years to do the DS9 documentary. Even if they can do the Voyager documentary in half the time, that's still a pretty long time away. But I was thinking, should I consider buying this $500 thing and then maybe letting channel members or something send me a picture of themselves, and I would put together like a picture against a green screen or a white background that then I can cut everybody out and put us all together on, say, the bridge of the original Enterprise or something as a single picture to put up during the Voyager documentary. I thought that would be pretty cool. I'm not doing it yet. I'm holding on to the link. If it sells out before I do it, then so be it. But let me see. Let me see what's happening with this documentary. I think it'd be pretty cool. I think it would be pretty cool for those who are interested. You send me, ideally yourself against a green screen, but if you can't do a green screen, a white background or a solid color background, and I can, it won't be perfect, but I can then put us all into, a picture of the original series bridge. Obviously, I'd be in the captain's chair, and then the rest of you guys can be elsewhere in the picture, and then that would be it. Now, the problem is I'd submit it, and then God knows how many years it would be before it ever happened. But it would be something. John DeMarco says that's a good idea. Thank you. Carlos is well worth it. Yeah. FedDoc, for that price, that return, all I can say is they can get stuff. Geeks enjoyed Nerdrotica says, good morning, Bird. Hey, chat, just dropping in to give the backstage for anyone who wants to hang out tonight. And that's the link to the Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica persistent backstage. So even if nobody's streaming, you can go to that link and there's a decent chance LDG will be there with other people just talking about things. You can always hang in. Carlos says, that's a great idea. Professor says, Qapla, Bird Qapla, Professor. Good to see you here, Professor. Eastland says, hello, Qapla. Eastland. So that was interesting. What else? What else I want to say? I want to, Admiral Insane Way got happy baby. Admiral Insane Way donated $1 and says, we don't need your money, but we know a truly rock solid person. You could donate $500 to. Well, that is true. A rock solid person we could donate $500 to is our own Yitza Lemons, who makes all of our awesome. What was my temperature? 96. Yeah, click it twice.
96.9.
96.9. Now it's warming up.
Well, I don't
do the back of my neck. That's the best spot.
Not supposed to take temperature.
No, but it's better because it's not in the fan.
96.9.
Yeah. Okay. I was hot. So for Yitza Lemons, who does all of our great avatars and other artwork, please help out Yitza if you've got a few extra bucks to send his way to help him maintain his Adobe license. I will be sending once my stimulus checks come through. I will, which they've hit the bank account. I just got to wait for them to be approved. So very soon. Super Blubberpuss is Bird of Prey. Let me know how much to pitch in. Super Blubberpuss, for whatever you can. For if you get $5, $10, whatever you can do. For Yitza, I'm going to send him more than that because he's done a tremendous amount of work for me, and it's the least I can do. I believe the package is like $70 a month. So, whatever he might take over extra this month, he can put to next month. Professor says, wow, a new name for Yosef. Yes, Yosef has changed his name to the Rambling Menace. Yeah, so the Deep Space Nine, not the Voyager documentary is up to $806,000, and they've now got stretch donations going to $1 million. A never before seen Voyager surprise. Of course, they would need the cooperation of CBS Viacom for that to work. So, but I wish them luck. Still waiting for the good Admiral Franklin Oliver Doom for the last live stream he had set up for January 25th, 2001 at 1 a.m. I'm still waiting. I don't know why, but I am. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. So let's see. I didn't have anything planned, but let's do some type of little puppet show. We'll just do a small cast. A small cast of characters. Captain's log. Stardate 3205.6. It's been 9 months since I've last seen my latest yeoman. I haven't seen her now for 9 months. It's very weird. She had come onto my ship. She had come onto me, and then she disappeared. And now I have no way of contacting her. Captain. Hi, Spock. What's up? Captain, I find it illogical that you are avoiding contact with Yeoman Helen. What do you mean, Spock? I'm not avoiding contact. She left me. Captain, I tell you every day that you have a message waiting from Yeoman Helen, and you refuse to open it. Damn it, Spock, can't you see? That's not from the real Yeoman Helen. That is a Klingon spy. Captain, it appears to be from the actual Yeoman Helen. It has Starfleet security. There's no evidence of a Klingon spy. Damn it, Spock. It's a gut feeling. Don't you have any goddamn emotions about that? The hell I don't. Spock, you're half human. You need to know these things. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. Very well, Captain. Since you see it to be of such value, what shall I have done to the Klingon spy? Well, the same thing we do with all Klingon spies. We're going to space her. Really, Captain, that goes against many Federation rules and regulations. I'm the captain of this ship. I say who we space. And I say you space her. Captain, are you sure? Yes, Spock. Well, Captain, I'm going to have to note a protest in my records. So noted. Now, go out and space that Klingon spy. Aye, Captain.
I don't know. Bananas.
Jim, Bones, what are you doing here? Jim, I got here as soon as I could. Spock has lost his mind. Spock has lost his mind. You mean his brain is gone? No, that was last season. This time he's just gone nuts. What do you mean? He's ordered my nurses to help sedate the poor yeoman Helen, and he intends to throw her into the vacuum of space. Yes, Bones, I ordered him to do so. My God, man! Are you out of your mind? That's a human female. You can't just go around spacing human females. Bones, it's important. You need to understand she's not a human. She's a Klingon agent. Well, what? Jim, I've scanned her many a times. Many at your request. She is fully human. No, Bones. That's just what they want us to think. How have you come to this decision, Captain? I've seen the face of my enemy, and it is Yeoman Helen. Captain, when was the last time you slept? Damn it, Bones. I don't have time to sleep. There's Klingons all around us. We've got to keep vigil. That's an order, Captain. When was the last time you slept? I'm the only one who can order you around. Damn it, Bones. It's been at least 3, maybe 4 days. You haven't been asleep in 4 days? Weeks, Bones, weeks. I can't sleep. There's too many Klingons. Everybody's a Klingon. You're looking a lot Klingon to me too, Bones. My God, man. I need to give you a hypo spray and put you out. Chop! Sorry, my good friend. You'll be knocked out for a few hours. But when you come through, too, I will have eliminated all the Klingons on board the ship. Oi, Captain, it's me, Scotty. I heard there were some Klingons about. Yes, Scotty. Good. You're the only one I can trust. Your Scottish blood has a natural detector against Klingons. Aye, that it is. Who else do you think is a Klingon, Mr. Scott? Oh, I don't know. But I tell you, that Chekhov guy, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. Yes, Scotty. Chekhov is a Klingon. I'll call him up. You attack him and then space him. Computer, Kirk to Pavel Chekhov. Pavel, report to engineering. Aye, Captain. Get him, Scotty. No, he's down. Good, Scotty, good. My spidey sense. My spidey sense tells me there's at least one more Klingon left. Who is it, Scotty? Use your Scotch powers. Oi! There's this funny looking lady that's been about. Oi! Oh, Andrea Seabrook donated $1.99 super chat. Thank you, Andrea Seabrook. There was no text. There was no text. I hope there was no text. Oh, it was a super sticker. It was a super sticker. Thank you so much, Andrea. Okay. So there's this funny looking lass that's been coming around lately. I don't know who she is, but she doesn't belong here. I think she could be a Klingon, Jim. Call her up then. Well, I don't know her name. Computer, who was the last person assigned to the Enterprise? Doop, 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 doop. Last reported crewman assigned, Ensign Sylvia Tilly. Ensign Tilly, huh? Captain to the bridge. Captain, bridge here. Send Ensign Tilly to engineering. Stat, Captain. Stat. Okay. Now reporting this. Ensign Tilly, please report to engineering. Ensign Tilly, please report to engineering. And please do not bring any weapons, per the captain. Please do not bring any weapons with you. This is perfectly safe. Just come to engineering unarmed. Oh. Well, that's a funny order, but I'll head to engineering. Hi, Captain, and oh my God, it's Chief Engineer Scott. Do you know the power of math? You guys have been such an inspiration in my life. Get her, Mr. Scott. Aye, pa. Ah, ha, choo, choo. Oh no, she's overpowering me. It's okay, Scotty. Let her. She's overpowering me, Mr. Captain. It's like, that's okay, Scotty. Just let her get to you. I'll finish the job. Pa. Oh no, I've killed my best friend, Mr. Scott. But finally, all the Klingon agents have been removed from the Enterprise. It's just me and one true officer. Bridge. Yes, sir? Bridge. Who else is left on board? Well, it's just me, Uhura, sir. I think you've killed everyone else. I had to, Uhura. They were all Klingons. You wait there. I'm coming for you next. I don't think that's best, Captain. I think we should just be friends. What do you mean, Uhura? My beautiful Uhura. Yeah, Captain, you should stay in engineering and I'll stay on the bridge, and we should just be friends. I see. Well, I can live with that. Meanwhile, they don't know it, but they both then try to run to the transporter room to transport the other one into space. Dun 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 dun. And they get to the transporter at the exact same time. And they look at the transporter, and Kirk lunges for the transporter, and then Uhura does a somersault over him and gets to the other side of the transporter, and they're both trying to put in the coordinates to beam the other one into space. And they both hit their hands down at the exact same time, and both characters get beamed into space. Captain's log, supplemental. We're all dead. It would seem I was infected with some kind of hyper sensitivity virus. that made me think all of my friends had become Klingons. And Uhura obviously was infected with something that made me look hideously ugly to her. And in our deluded states, we ended beaming ourselves into space. I leave this log in hopes that future missions by future captains might discover what happened here and be able to resurrect me using the cells I've placed in storage in the science lab. That is all. Kirk out. Okay, now don't ask me how he left the log after he died. That's just details. There you go. There's your puppet story for today. I know Andrea got me those much cooler action figures. And if Charlie, Charlie's been here this whole time, so I did not yet get a chance to open them, but I will soon. And then we'll have actual action figures. And also, I didn't get a chance. I only ordered the picture frame for that beautiful Klingon Bird of Prey sketches. So that's coming. And I'm basically thinking we're going to put them up above the Enterprise, next to the Beagle, basically where Garfield is. And we'll move Garfield down, and we'll put the Bird of Prey up there. And I think that'll look the best. What, YouTube? No, I don't want to install a YouTube app. What the hell are they asking me? Install YouTube app. Why would this is a computer? I'm installing a YouTube app. Okay. Get these back away. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What's this? Okay, no zero bots. Okay. Where are we? Andrea Seabrooks is just in time for Master Prey Theater. Averick Saunders is Bird of Prey. Are you having trouble deciding whether or not to open the figures Andrea gave you? Because I would keep them in the box. It is a concern I have, but I believe she bought them for me to open them. So I will open them. There just wasn't really time or place to put the stuff right now. So the box is about 8 feet in that direction. I can see it, but I can't get to it. Carlos is not a bad Kirk, actually. Why, thank you. He is the easiest character to imitate. Andrea says, hi, Professor Brainy Specs. John DeMarco, Berto Prey 5, and everyone from Louisville, Kentucky. Very cool, Andrea. Kentucky. That's the state where the Simpsons were from in that one episode. This northern Kentucky family. Jedi Bill saying hi to Andrea. Professor has to go back to work. I'm sorry, Professor. Andrea says, hey, friends, Jedi Bill, the Random Menace, Eastland Burkholder, Mike Richards. Hello from a KFC parking lot. Oh, my God, I so miss KFC. Bobby Archaic says, this is the best McCoy impression I have seen since the last one I saw. Thank you, Bobby. Andrea says, didn't mean to interrupt Master Prey. Don't worry. We love it. It gives the actors a chance to rehearse. Aravix says, did Michelle Barrett do the computer voice for DS9 too? It sounds slightly different. I can't remember. I believe she did the computer voice for all Starfleet in all of Generation 2 Trek. That would be TNG, DS9, and Voyager. And they were considering having, what's her face? No, it's okay. They were considering having Marina Sirtis do the voice of the computer in Star Trek 2009 and the J.J. Abrams films. Because they're like, well, wouldn't it be interesting if the on-screen daughter of Michelle Barrett was the computer voice for, Star Trek 2009, which would have been something somewhat interesting. But in hindsight, I'm just as well they didn't, because frankly, I don't think she needs to be given any more Star Trek scenes than she's already been given. Eastland says better acting than STD. Thank you. And John DeMarco says DS9 had a different voice. Well, that was a Cardassian computer, so maybe that's different. Aravix is strange. I don't even remember hearing the computer on Voyager. Yeah, we had to. We had to at some point. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today on St. Joseph's Day. I will tug my ear for all of you. Good luck to all of you guys who came, who watched, who interacted, who left a like. I appreciate it. Mamo Pray appreciates it. Sisso Pray appreciates it. And Charlie and Sassy both appreciate it. So thank you all so much. Tomorrow we're doing Cinema Saturday. I'm not sure if it's going to be 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., but it'll be one of those times, Eastern. And we'll be watching The Rock. And yeah, that's about it. So, Qapla all, take care, and bird out. See you soon. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything Birdo Prey 5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care.